In this video I'm finishing a Puukko knife that I forged recently from a file. I start by shaping the knife on my bench grinder. I don't use any design, I just grind to what looks and feels good to me. Here I'm grinding and cleaning up the tang of the knife for the handle. I use a file to clean up the transition area between the tang and the blade. Here I'm using my bench grinder to grind in the rough bevels of the blade. I move the knife up and down the grinding wheel to create a flat bevel. Now I'm grinding out all the file and hammer marks left in the steel. This is what it looks like after the bench grinder. After that I use my disc grinder to remove all the grinding marks left by the bench grinder. I heat up the blade and let it air cool to release all the stress. Then I heat up my oil and then it's time to quench the blade. I temper it in my normal oven until it has a nice straw golden color. Then I use my disc grinder to clean up the blade. Safety first, guys. Then I use my disc grinder to grind the final bevels and to sand it to 250 grit. It's time for hand sanding. I sand with 250 grit and remove all the grinder marks. You can use a marker to see where the high and low spots are during the sanding. Then I use my buffing wheel to give it a nice polish. I protect the blade with some duct tape and some cloth. This is what I'm using for the handle: some hardwood, 3 pieces of leather and a piece of deer antler. I drill 2 holes through the wood and also through the leather. Then I use some needle files to create a slot for the handle. I cut my antler to length and then sand it nice and straight. I use my drill press to drill holes through the antler. I glue everything together and then hammer it tight. I shape the handle using my disc grinder again. I want the antler to be as natural as possible, so I grind the wood and the leather to the outline of the antler. Then I use some linseed oil to seal everything. This is one of my favourite knives yet. I got to try lots of new techniques and I think it looks really cool. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Also please leave a comment. I read and answer all the comments and also please like this video. I'll be making lots more knife videos, so stay tuned.